So today I'm about to show you why I built my Kafka the way I build her, how I build her, and also everything that goes along with it. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so as y'all can see my Kafka, oh wait, I just realized y'all probably can't even see her. I'm gonna move me down, there you go. So as y'all can see my Kafka, she has 3,000 HP, 3.2 attack, 990 defense. That's crazy. Speed 136, crit rate 13%, crit damage 61%, which we all know that don't really matter with dot characters in the first place. But her EHR is 33%, and I'm pretty sure she got 49% on her lightning damage. Now let's go into the talents as well, right? So the talents on Kafka. So actually, let me first explain, right? You don't really need EHR because you need EHR. You don't really need like what is it called, crit rate or crit damage, because dots don't crit. If dots critted, then yeah, you would need it, and that would make dots way much harder to even build in the first place. But luckily, me Hoyo versus Star Rail was like, hey, yeah, let's not do that. So that's a good thing. And so dots don't crit, which means you don't need crit because you really want her to just do dots. You don't really care for her doing like insane crit damage or whatever, right? Now we gonna go into actually the light cones. Now what light cone do I have on Kafka? Again, this is because this is my build, right? Now the light cone I have on her is, just to be honest, is patience is all you need. It's her signature light cone. Why? Because it's her signature light cone. That's about it. I mean, it's most people's signature light cones are best in slap for them. For one main reason is because it was made with them in mind, right? Now, let me read this off to you guys, okay? Increases damage dealt by the wearer by 24%. After every attack launches by the wearer, their speed increases by 4.9%, stacking up to 3 times. Which means she gets even faster than 136 speed, which I'm pretty sure she gets around 140 something at max stat. And that, I'm pretty sure that would almost unlock the second part of, you'll see like what I mean, but the second part of her relics, right? If the wearer hits an enemy target that is not afflicted by erode, there's a 100% chance, which means the EHR kind of goes away with that part. 100% chance to inflict erode to the target. Enemies afflicted with this erode are also considered to be shocked and will receive lightning damage at the start of each turn for 60% of the wearer's attack, lasting until 1 turn. That's why you want her attack to be high. When I said 100%, like basically, and let me recorrect myself, you still do need EHR, but she just got a 100% chance of doing it on them. Most enemies have about like 80. Well, most bosses, I'm pretty sure they have a high percent like resistance, so that's why you would need it, right? Now for her talents, I do need to still get this, but other than the HP, I don't really care for, to be honest. I can care less for, right? But as you can see, I got all 3 of her bonus abilities, plus also I got her stuff at 666, and then 3 out of 6 because you don't really use her but you don't really use her like basic attack that much. Mainly you want to be popping your E and then or her ultimate. Now if you have her alt, you want to pop alt then E instead of E then alt. I know some characters is E then alt, but for Kafka it's alt then E because you put the stacks onto the character, even more than stacks onto the character. Then when you click her E, she pops all dots on there, which would give it more. I'm pretty sure E is the one that pops, but other than that, you know, that's just what I got on her. And then next we're gonna go to Eidolons, right? We're gonna save the relics for last, okay guys? Now what Eidolon do I have Kafka at? I have her at C0. Why do I have her at, well, E0? Why? Because I'm not that much of a whale, guys, okay? Just because I spend money in the game don't mean I'm a whale. Actually, it does, to a point. I'm more of a dolphin than a whale because I don't have that type of money to spend on gotcha games in general. If I were to go for Kafka, obviously if I had enough money, I would go for E6, right? That's a given. But if I were, I would, to be honest, I probably would stop. Let me see, when Kafka is on the field, dot damage increased by, like, I stop at E2 only because I would want my dot team to pop off, like pow pow pow, you know. But other than that, you know, that's where the Eidolons will forever stay at. Now we get to the gear and the relics, right? Now as y'all can see, the relics I have on her is the dot set and also the prisoner in deep confinement. And we also will go into the recommended, as because you know they recently added, I can show this one, they recently added the recommendation where it shows what's the best slot for this character right here, and we'll get into that as well. Now, what does the dot set do? Increase the wearer's attack by 12%, which means she's getting even more attack when the wearer's speed is equal to or higher than 135. Then she gets, I mean, oh, my bad, I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong thing, but this is not the dot set, this is the 2 artifact set. 135 or 160. I'm sorry, I ain't getting up there to 160 speed. I don't even think with her buff she gets to 160 speed, but whatever, right? So basically 135 to 160. The wearer's damage is dealt by, it deals 12% or 18% more damage. Now, all right, let's get into prisoner in the deep confinement, right? All right, so attack increases by 12%. For every dot the target enemy is afflicted with, the wearer will ignore 6% of its defense when dealing damage to it. This effect is valid for the max of 3.612. So that's 18, right? That's 18. You see, quick math. Oh my gosh, that I just tapped my head and that kind of hurt. But 18% damage ignore, right? Now, let's give you how I built her. I got her with this. Main reason I got this piece is because of that speed. I wrote a 7 speed on there, and also that crit rate, right? Let's move me back over here real quick. You know, sorry, my big head was in the way at that first part, but other than that, and then we go to this one, right? Now, why do I have this? Obviously, you can see it rolled into, I'm not even sure how many times that rolled. Is that 3? Yeah, it rolled 3 times. It would have been 4, but you know, they just had to give me defense. But it rolled 3 times into attack. And plus the effect hit rate again, because I wanted to get at least, I think 30 effect hit rate, 30 or 32 was like one of them. And then we go to this, which is an attack piece. Now let's see what people recommend, right? An attack piece, I mean, obviously, right? And reason why I chose this one is only because, one, it was so hard to get an attack piece for this set. I don't know why it took so long. But 2, I'm gonna be honest, completely honest with y'all, like, for disclosure, this is the break effect. It went all in the break effect. I don't know what this one, the last 2 going to go into, but it went all in the break effect. And I was like, break effect is kind of good. Is that, plus I run Roar May with her, which means she's going to break even more. And I'm just like, let's go. I like break effect like builds at this point. I'm gonna be honest. I may make a break effect Luca, but he's for another video in time. Now, the last one is speed, because I want her to go fast. I want her to be like in the beginning, so that way when everyone goes through their turn, you know, she does her E, and then or and then E, whatever one you're starting out with. Let's say the turn just started, right? I want Kafka to go first, or at least second, in between like the first and second. Then I want my dot character to go, my other dot character to go. Then the last character was probably as a healer or Fushan, I'm gonna be honest. She goes, and then when the turn starts over again, Kafka is there again, and then she hits her E, pop all the dots that have been afflicted throughout the rest of that turn, and then we start it all over again. But other than that, the reason why I got the speed like this is because the gear looks like that, because I'm sorry, it's just hard for me to get speed boots. This is the best I'm gonna go with. This is the best I got. Now let's go into the whatever this set is called. Okay, now I got the lightning damage, obviously. Now why did I get this? Obviously is because it went into effect hit rate and attack. I mean, there's nothing else I can say about that. It went into effect hit rate and attack. And then the last little ropey is an attack percent rope. Speed is at 4. I really hope I can get that to 5, like the 7. I'm pretty sure we go to 7 next. But other than that, speed is there. Break effect is at 11%. And then it also got crit rate, which again, you don't really need crit rate, so there's no point in really caring for that. But I just like, you know, just have it there just to have it there, right? And at the end of all of that, that is how I built my Kafka. And let's look at the recommendations, right? Obviously, people recommend attack for that. I don't know who in the heck is running ERR on her with that, but good luck. Now, the second thing, obviously, everybody recommend lightning. Everybody recommends speed, and everybody recommend attack. It's basically, you put the set on the set that works. You put the digits or the digits that they're supposed to have. That's literally how you play the game. But anyway, other than that, I mean, level 80, Talent's not maxed out yet. I don't have anybody talents maxed out because that's a lot of grinding that I need to do in the first place, and I like building multiple characters at once, so I can't even do that in the first place. But anyway, that's my Kafka build. That is how I build my Kafka, and let me know how y'all build y'all's in the comment section below, because I know there's some people out there that do got that ERR rope, and let me see that energy rope Kafka. I want to see how good it is, because there's no way it's better than mine. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, peace out.